Kairen Lacy. Kairen Lacy, man. Some of you may not be aware, but Kairen Lacy was a standout receiver for the LSU Tigers, collegiate football. And late last year, it was alleged that he caused a fatal car accident by driving erratically. It was said that he was passing in and out of no passing zones or no passing lanes, and eventually caused a head-on collision where the life of a elderly gentleman was claimed. And at that point, life is over. Right. I remember this. I remember when this story hit the headlines, man. I hadn't looked into it at that point. I just saw what they were putting out, and this star receiver, caused fatal accident, and was under investigation. But this particular case hits much harder, bro, because considering who Kairen was and the future he had set for him, man, he had just declared for the 2025 NFL draft. Right, standout receiver. I think he was expected to be within the top 10 of receivers selected in the draft. Bright future, man. But all that came to a screeching halt. Got arrested. NFL reneged, took his invitation away from the combine. But it gets even worse because he eventually took his own life. He took his own life like a few days before his hearing was set. But it gets worse because some new information showcases something entirely different taking place, man. His attorney says that he wasn't at fault.
Despite Lacy's death in April, Ori hasn't stopped trying to exonerate him from allegations he caused a fatal crash in Thibodaux that took the life of 78-year-old Herman Hall.
Was a great man with a loving family.
State police charged the wide receiver with negligent homicide after they say his actions of illegally passing cars caused another car to fatally impact Hall's car as they swerved to avoid Lacy.
I've got everything. I've got every piece of evidence I have viewed. I've examined every piece of evidence.
Ori appeared on a segment on HTV with host Martin Folse to discuss what he found in the Lafourche Parish District Attorney's investigation as compared to the original state police investigation. The conclusion of the DA's report was that Lacy was not responsible for the wreck. Ori also shows surveillance video of the crash.
In the top left of the screen, you're going to see multiple cars just making their way south to Thibodaux, coming from Vacherie. At some point in time, you're going to see the collision, which we're going to know is vehicle number 2 from oncoming traffic colliding with the vehicle of Mr. Hall. You will see another vehicle come to a stop, and then you'll see Kairen Lacy come to a stop.
The video provides key insight that was previously withheld, according to Ori.
At the time of impact, he's 72.6 yards behind the vehicles at the time of impact. Keyword, behind the vehicles. That is not how this story was ever painted. Never.
But perhaps the most concerning of Ori's findings,
sir.
This interaction recorded on body cam of a state trooper getting a witness statement.
Okay, just make sure you add in there that you had to slam on your brakes, and the brakes, you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that charger, and the brakes locked up to avoid that charger.
But then you hear Gold Truck, the witness who's the Gold Truck, what he says. And he says verbatim.
I ain't skid mark or nothing. I wasn't even going for it. That lady in the back of me, she didn't saw what's happening. That's how she called that record. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side. And I didn't.
I didn't skid marked or nothing because I wasn't even going that fast. That lady in the back of me, she didn't see what's happening. That's how she caused that wreck. She was going to run into the back of me, and she pulled into the other side.
Both Ori and the district attorney's office say the trooper coerced the witness into blaming Lacy, despite that not being his recollection of events.
Seems pretty clear that he was set up. How you gonna cause an accident when you 72 yards away? That's damn near a whole football field away, right? And I've read into the case further. The authorities say, while the defense case is being publicized, it's important to note Louisiana State Police have responded stating that although no one disputes Lacy being behind the crash scene, they maintain Lacy's earlier reckless passing and swerving contributed to the chain of events. 70 yards away, you caused the accident ahead of you. Make that make sense. They argue that the new video alone does not disprove his involvement, especially given that the original investigation included crash, reconstruction expert, and other evidence presented to secure the arrest. What the fuck is the point of having reconstruction? We got a video showing you what the hell took place. Right, whatever y'all reconstruct ain't this. That's actually what took place. The state police claimed their findings were robust enough that the arrest warrant was approved by the 17th Judicial District Court, which don't mean shit. They also emphasized the principle that a suspect is presumed innocent until proven guilty. No, the fuck he's not, bro. No, the fuck he's not, dog. If that was the case, NFL wouldn't have dropped him. They can't have that stigma. Bro's been stigmatized, dog. You know what I'm saying? Fucking black athlete driving crazy causes a fatal accident, bro. That's the rep y'all putting on him now. Career is over. Got to fight tooth and nail to clean up his image. And there's still hella people out here shitting on his image right now. There's some sketchy things that led up to his suicide, bro. Because the day that he took his own life, apparently he got into a verbal argument with some female. I don't know if it was a friend or a family member or whatnot, and a gunshot was fired, right? Police show up, and the woman tells the police that Kairen shot a gun into the ground, right? So I'd like to know more about that. Maybe they have information on her. I'm gonna try to look it up here, see if they got any videos of her describing what took place, man. But he had fled the scene after that. And, police eventually track him down. They're in a hot pursuit. And then when they get him pulled over, he's already shot himself, right? So the argument is that, he's not totally innocent. Innocent people don't flee from the police and don't shoot guns, man. And that's a valid claim, right? And we will never know what's going on behind this man's eyes. We can only speculate. My first inclination is put myself in his shoes, and what I'm thinking that, my life is over, right? I'm going to jail, I'm going to prison for involuntary manslaughter, right? My NFL career is over, my life is over. You're probably going to make decisions that you wouldn't ordinarily make. So trying to defame, bro, to make this shit match is just disgusting, man. We'll never know why he took his fucking life, but I'm willing to bet the majority of commonsensical people, reasonable people in regards to this whole situation would believe that he was just frantic, delusional, psychotic, depressed, anxious, every emotion in the world, knowing that his future is gone, is donezo. He ain't got nothing else to live for. You know what I'm saying? The blood, sweat, and tears that he's put into his craft just ripped away. When he's innocent, he didn't do it, right? That was ahead of me. That had nothing to do with me. And then on top of the fact that it looks like the police set bro up, getting false statements, trying to manufacture a narrative to make bro look like the hood booger athlete that don't follow laws that took somebody's life. Right, I don't even gotta look in on social media to know that that's rampant all over this motherfucker. I bet that narrative is out there. I bet they beat the dead horse with that shit, talking about some ninja out here driving reckless, some spoiled, entitled athlete out here driving reckless, took the life of some old dude. That's definitely running out there, bro, when bro was 100 yards behind, 70 yards behind. And today, I seen some big wig on social media was out here apologizing because, yeah, is this it? Jack Mob, CFB. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, he's on Barstools. Jack Mob, Barstools, Unpack Jack Me, spinning backflips. He does something with college football, right? Because he made this tweet and they got like 9 million views, bro. Bro posted this tweet, shocking. So it's an image of Kairen Lacy shooting guns, signing guns at a game, right? Probably in celebration, I don't know, to a touchdown, some good play. Man, that's what the little kids do, right? That's what the youngins do. You know what I mean? His favorite rapper is probably NBA Youngboy, dog. They ain't got nothing to do with him killing somebody, bro. And then he's got the fucking headline, LSU standout wide receiver Kairen Lacy wanted on charges of negligent homicide, felony hit and run. He put shocking. That shit got 9 million views. Reshared almost 2,000 times, right? But he has to, eat crow and apologize to the world, right? I apologize for this tweet and want to properly acknowledge that I was wrong. I judged based off evidence reported and could have waited for further evidence to come out like it did today. Don't matter at that point, bro. I can only imagine the type of comments were on this with people that agreed with what the fuck he's putting out, dog. You know what I mean? I'm already knowing, bro. I understand apologies and donations aren't enough, but sharing a link to his family's GoFundMe, to which I just donated, bro. But there you go. Here we go. Look, not sure why people are acting like he was a good person still. He still had other charges, still fired a shot at a family member, still ran from the cops. An innocent person doesn't take their own life, went on the run from the law. He knew what he did. Innocent is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? One ain't got nothing to do with the other, bro. Right? You don't know how you gonna fucking react in a situation like that, bro. You know what I mean? And that could be a possibility. He could be a fucking hood booger. He could be a hoodlum out here doing stupid shit. I would tend not to agree with that, him being a fucking college athlete, bro. You know what I mean? Depending upon his mentors, coaches, and whatnot, they hold their athletes to a high standard, especially at LSU. You know what I mean? But like I said, you don't know what the fuck's going on in that man's mind, knowing that his freedom about to be taken away from something he didn't do. You're not responsible for, bro. You know what I mean? But the big issue is the potential of these cops setting him the fuck up, getting false statements to pin this shit on this man when the footage shows the entire opposite, man. It's just fucked, bro. It's just fucked, man. Shit's fucked, dog. It's just so fucked, bro. You can't cause an accident that's ahead of you. You know what I mean? So I expect his name to get a full exoneration, but that shit don't fucking matter because he's not here no more. He can't take advantage of the exoneration, bro. And if and when he's proven innocent, dog, they better hold these fucking cops accountable, bro. Fired, sent to prison. LSU coaching staff, school better step in and handle this shit, get some money behind it, go after the courts, go after the fucking cops for setting this whole shit up. If this shit really went down like that. If this shit really went down like that, dog, because this is bullshit, bro, and we don't fucking need it. We don't fucking need it, bro. It's too hot out here. It's too hot out here, bro. I mean, motherfuckers is on 10. Motherfuckers is on 10, bro. And at the end of the day, this baby's life is lost. His future ended. NFL career ended. And he wasn't responsible. He wasn't responsible, bro. Anyway, what are y'all's thoughts? What y'all think's gonna fucking happen? And we're gonna stay in tune to this, man, because I definitely want to see what happens when the dust settles, bro. Because this shit is fucking terrible, dog. It's just tragic.